Hi, good evening from London, England. Or is it good morning or good afternoon from London, England to wherever you are around the world? Whether you're in Belgium, Finland, Malaysia, South Africa, Cameroon, Ethiopia, Morocco, whether you're in Ireland, whether you're in Trinidad and Tobago, Nigeria, Madagascar, Malawi. It doesn't matter where you're watching. I'll mention anybody, any country, anytime. Anyway, this is your host, your guy, DLG Reppin, spelled Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. I'm here bringing you live and direct football contexts, preview and reviews of my football team, which is Arsenal, and the latest transfer gossip. Let's get the TV back on, shall we? Well, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola are fuming about the Christmas fixture pile up, and they do raise points because players need at least 72 hours to recuperate physically as well as mentally. And to ask them to play 2 games in the space of 48 hours is disgusting. And then I'll bring you Saturday's transfer gossip, wherever it is. Got it here. And we'll see how it goes from here. Other than that, allow me to start off with what's been said in the Sun newspaper. And this is written by, two of them. Ken Lawrence and Martin Blackburn. There you go. Don't know if you can see it clearly here. Jurgen Klopp seems to be livid. And good luck for Dubois in the boxing. Says here, claws are out. And at the back here it would say, Klopp and Pep, no one is listening. Well, and that's it. The FA have decided that you're going to be playing 2 games in the space of 48 hours during the Christmas period. Whether it's draining, tiring, fatigue comes into it, and they don't care if players are going to run themselves down to the ground during the Christmas period, put their families aside for the benefit of the greed and whatnot. But I'm going to read on here at the back of the newspaper. So, Ken Lawrence and Martin Blackburn, this is written by Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, are fuming over their fixture hell. The title rivals joined forces to tell Premier League chief and TV giants, stop ignoring us. And they were backed by Wolves boss Nuno Espirito Santo. So, Espirito Santo had something to say about this. Reading on, Liverpool manager Klopp had a face like thunder as he again voiced his anger at having to play non-stop this winter. He said, he said, whatever I say doesn't help. So I stopped talking. It's just a waste of time. Wow. Well, what can you do, though, to an extent? Last season, Man City wrote to the Premier League to express their dismay at having to play twice in less than 48 hours over Christmas. This time, City and Chelsea will both play on Boxing Day and December 28th, which is my mum's birthday. Wow. That's next month, by the way. Exactly next month. Boss Guardiola said, the managers expressed our concerns for this exceptional situation, but a part of this is business for the Premier League that Premier League, they decide to do it, and we do it. Every winter, it's the same argument. He sarcastically added, "It will be a pleasure to play 2 games in 48 hours. So there is nothing to say. It's not necessary to talk about how the guys need 72 hours to recover. 3 days, and now it's 2. It doesn't matter. They decide to play these days. We are going to play these days." Klopp takes Liverpool to Brighton for a 12:30 kickoff today, which ended 1-1. less than how many hours before the 2-0 defeat at home to Atalanta in the Champions League. That was quite a shock. Right, I'm going to read on further down. Next month he faces a similar Saturday lunchtime start after a Wednesday night home meeting with Tottenham. The Reds will play 8 games in December and 5 within a 14-day period around Christmas. Klopp growled, "It looks like until the end of the year it is only playing Wednesday and Saturday. My thoughts about this are clear." And if asked if he was given up on his campaign, he replied, "The last thing I want is to create a headline, but you say I have given up. I speak in a general way." Yes, he always seems relaxed and easy to please on the eye. I mean, very entertaining guy, Jurgen Klopp. I will say that. Right, and Guardiola added, I am a young manager in this country. Others have been here longer, and every season it's the same. We express this to them, but they have to take the decisions, not us. What can you do? Back in Alex Ferguson or Arsene Wenger's time in 2001, 02, 03, it's part of the culture. The managers try to express our opinion, but we are not involved. We have to try to make our teams play better, and that's all. We all know the situation when the Premier League and the TV companies decide we have to accept it. Wolves boss Nuno Espirito Santo said managers are being ignored over the issue. He said we should be listened to more. Yeah, I feel that the managers should be listened to more. They know their football. They know their players. And obviously they know the philosophy of the beautiful sport called football. They are coaches and management for a reason. Most of the managers have played the game, so they will obviously know what they're talking about. But those that run the whole Premier League from the FA point of view, I don't think half of them have ever kicked the ball in their fucking lives. Not even put coats and bags as goalposts to have a kick about in the middle of the field, park field. Well, we should be allowed to have a voice in the decision making. Managers and players should be listened to when they demand so much, especially from the players. We have to realise what we are asking from our players. If there is a chance to be heard, fantastic. We should try to make it as simple as possible. We meet as managers, we share our opinion and come to conclusions. One of us then goes to a meeting representing our voice and see if people address that. I think he makes a valid case there, Mr. Espirito Santo. Managers and players alike should be heard. They deserve to be heard about this situation, especially in December time when there's games galore left, right and centre, 2 in 48 hours, which gives the team time to rest or they have a couple of hours training and then the rest of the day off. It is just an unfair disadvantage for any Premier League team or any football team for that matter. Anyway, on to Saturday's transfer gossip, and I've not done any reading yet. But here we go, starting off with Borussia Dortmund's sporting director. Now, it says here, Borussia Dortmund's sporting director, Michael Zock, says he can see Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland at the club for a long time. I won't hold my breath on that. The 20-year-old is contracted to the Bundesliga side until 2024. Well, what makes you think he's going to stay past 2024? By 2 years left of the contract, he may have already decided, I want to play for Real Madrid. Anyway, reading on, but could leave for 75 million euros, 67 million in 2022 because of a release clause. Of course, Argentinian left-back Nicolas Taflivico, who has been linked with Chelsea and Man City, has agreed a contract extension with Ajax, which is expected to see the 28 stay at the Dutch club until the end of the season at least. Liverpool right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold says the schedule of games this season defies common sense. Absolutely defies common sense. Evening Standard, that is, reported by. Premier League clubs have been told to reduce the number of fans allowed back into grounds to 1,000. Sports Ground Safety Authority guidance says that test events must take place before 2,000 are permitted. Alright, that's coming from the Daily Telegraph. Right, let's see what stories we can get here. AC Milan technical director Paolo Maldini admits interest in France winger Florent Thauvin, who is out of contract at Marseille in the summer of 2021. And more on Maradona. I'm going to leave it there. Maradona's friend and lawyer Angelo Pisani feels it would have been better for the 60-year-old to have been in Naples, close to Napoli fans, rather than his native Argentina when he died. Really? Wow. That's an interesting that's an interesting opinion here from Mr. Pisani. Maybe he wanted to stay in Argentina. Maybe he felt comfortable there. Maybe his family was there, so he decided, I'm going to stay in Argentina. And he may have felt more love there than he would have been in Napoli. Or we'll never know the situation with Maradona there. So that concludes Saturday's gossip column here. And that concludes my football context based on Liverpool manager Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. So, football fans, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, if you've got a message or you got your views, your thoughts on Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola talking and fuming about the fixture pile-ups, then yeah, leave it in the comment section below. And Wolves fans, your manager has also agreed with Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. Do you agree with them as well? Let me know in the comment section below. And make sure you help me smash the thumbs up like button. And speaking of smash, please help me subscribe to my channel by smashing the subscribe button itself, left, right, and center. And I just really appreciate the support and the love that you show. Smash the subscribe button for me abundantly, left, right, and center. Otherwise, thank you again for listening. Thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another set of football context at the latest. And have a good evening and a good night, and do rest well. So, what else have I got to say? I think I've got one more thing to say. No, I think that's it. I've said what I've had to say, and yeah, just smash the thumbs up like button, leave your opinions and your thoughts in the comment section below, and please help me subscribe to my channel today. Thank you very much. Peace again, love again, and bless again. I'm out of here. Rest well. Nice.